this.
Yep. I'm brainstorming.
You making mega decks?
Yeah.
For
right?
lines?
Oh my gosh. Against the wall, which, you know, makes sense too. But then it just felt weird with these two desks being separate. So it is very much a blank canvas, clean slate, and I am going to be working on putting this space together. I have, of course, my desk here for my drawing, for my computer work, all that other good stuff. And then I've got this table right here. This one I'm very, very optimistic about because it is going to be my table for, let's just say, the production and packing and manufacturing of some items, some products. Let's just keep it at that. But yes, that's gonna be that area where I can conduct a little bit of business, and obviously that's like a really exciting thing for me. It is a big space. It's probably the second biggest room in the house. This room will probably also double as a guest room. That being said, I get the opportunity, hopefully, of having a cozy seating area in here, and that seating area be like a futon to then double as a space for guests if we get some people coming by. So I'm really excited about that. I'm already looking at some options. The only unfortunate thing is that we may not be able to get the futon couch immediately, but I'm on the hunt, I'm on the search, because I think if I can get one secondhand that's super cute, that would also be really great. But of course, we're keeping an eye out online as well. Since we might not be able to get the futon immediately, I won't really focus too much on the area, but I do kind of know where I want that couch, cozy, comfy seating area to be. I probably can just focus then on every other part of the room. Today it is currently 8 a.m. I'm up bright and early. Yesterday I got my updated shot. The last shot I had, I didn't get since, I want to say 2023. And I did not remember how sore it made your muscles in your arm. So it feels like I was doing like deadlifts just with this arm. So it is a bit sore, but I still think I can accomplish what I need to in the time. And yeah, just want to make sure that I'm safe and healthy. Hee hee hee. I have been like kind of getting back into the groove of things since I got back from Norway. Of course, Norway in general was just relaxation mode. I really didn't do anything except for work on my vlog. Yeah, I was doing work, but I was mostly doing my video, YouTube content work, and not so much my art and writing work. I feel like sometimes, especially if you're like traveling out of the country, it is a little hard to like work on things. For me, I feel like I can multitask, but it's hard when I have to like hold and pack multiple things in my mind. So it just means I have to be more patient with myself and not put so many expectations to, you know, have a relaxing vacation, but then also work and draw on things. So since getting back, I have gotten much more back into the groove of stuff. I have started my brainstorming of the outline for season 2 of Space Ultima, and I've also been brainstorming and planning some other future things to come, which I will be talking about that on later times. Other than that, I'm once again trying to get back onto a schedule and really try to get back into having a backlog and a buffer of content. Yeah, it's just like kind of playing catch-up work. I feel like it's unfortunate that I'm behind because when I feel like I don't have any content to share, I don't share things on social media, and then that suffers when it comes down to the algorithm and your visibility. So I almost feel like my account has like kind of fallen into the shadow realm because nobody's interacting with my stuff. And yeah, so it's definitely not something to get too hung up on, but at the same note, it just means I now have a goal to work towards. So yeah, and also my door just kind of swung open. Spooky. But anyway, with that all being said, it is almost about to be 9, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and get some tea. I'm gonna get some stuff on the wall and start setting up this area because I know for a fact I have everything to go ahead and start putting together this area. That's another thing too, especially with, you know, having an apartment and like really cultivating my personal decorative style for so long. It's really been helpful that I've kept a lot of cute pieces that I now get to use in my own room. So yesterday, not yesterday, it was Saturday, I saw K-pop Demon Hunters. We finally get the movie, and that movie fulfilled me. Like, that movie, like, brought me so much joy. It was visually so cute. It was a vibe, like, the aesthetic, it was like such a cute look into like these K-pop idol girls. They had such a close bond, a friendship that made me feel safe. The looks and like the animation style coupled with like the color, oh my god, it was so freaking cute. I loved it so much. I've watched it twice now. It is like, even just like having it on in the background, because one, the music is great. How are you supposed to have a K-pop themed movie and the music not be good? So I'm pretty sure they had a lot of like actual industry-led people who were responsible for the music and composition. Not to mention the vocals of members from Twice. And then here's the thing. Here's the disrespectful thing about it, is that they knew what they were doing with the Saja boys. They knew. You know how I know? Is because all of my WEBTOON girlies on Instagram, all of my mutuals were just like, oh my god. My only critique would be that Rumi's her story was not as unique and like, you know, groundbreaking. Basically, she had the, you know, Elsa from Frozen treatment. Conceal, don't feel, you know, suppress your identity, suppress the things about you. Like, that felt kind of copy pasted from that movie. But even still, I don't think that was bad, because once again, the movie had the vibes. And then two, I think that the world it was centered around, the world of like with the characters and the supporting cast, I think made it very, very unique. That was not even my first thought when I watched the movie. That was mostly my thought like after watching the movie and like digesting it and stuff. Also, when it comes down to the kind of like love interest with like the enemies to lovers, which we all love, but I really did like that. Doomed romance, super sad, like what the heck, but I do think that he redeemed himself. It's just not redeeming himself in a way where they get to end up together. Sorry. I'm here for the fan art. I'm here for the ships. Yeah, like they were so cute. And I'm not gonna lie, every time I listen to Free, I get emotional because it's such a beautiful song. And if you're not listening, if you've watched the movie and you're not listening to the soundtrack, you are missing out. Honestly, that was like one of the first things I tried to do when I was, I think, it was like maybe after Soda Pop, where I was like already trying to like Shazam the song, and we finally found it. But yeah, I was just like, oh, this music is so good. That was so good, and I'm definitely going to be drawing some fan art of them because I've been actually meaning to draw some fan art, do fan art a little bit more often, because with me doing my writing for Space Ultima, I just figure I can probably write Space Ultima Season 2 while also drawing fan art. That way, once it comes time for me to start drawing episodes, then I don't have to worry about drawing other things.
Crazy I do. Maybe it is, but I'll live with it. If it means I'll have you. If we could be together, I'm set shit. Every song about you on my set list. All of my friends wanna hear about us. All of your friends wanna hear about us. So let's roll with the punches. They come with a thing called trust. We don't gotta rule out commitment. I want you differently. I think this is love. Yeah. I think this is love. Love. Yeah. You know we get together. All we pass it up. I think I will forever.
Okay, so the tricky thing is that this shelf is like leaning 2 degrees forward, but as you can see, it's pretty sturdy, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's sturdy. So I'm going to put some figures and things up here and pray that it doesn't fall forward. I mean, I really don't think it's gonna fall forward. Like I said, I'm giving it like a good wobble, and you know, we don't get earthquakes like, you know, at all. So unless there's like some rapid crazy earthquake, God forbid, I don't think that this will fall. Like, it's very much planted. So I think I'll feel good about going ahead and putting some things up. But yeah, we'll see.
Explain anything. That isn't it. What happened to you? What happened? Did you get crunched up? Are you coming right here? Coming right for me? What is that?
Yeah, I don't have high expectations for this weekend. We're here for a good time and some profit. idea our last video in Sacramento. As I was going around, I saw a lot of the vendors here are very reseller energy. There's still some artisans and some crafts, but yeah, it's definitely going.
Alright, so please excuse my appearance. I've been, of course, bouncing all around this room, and I just want to kind of go over my progress that I made today. It is not the final progress by any means, but it is a little bit of a glimpse of how the process and progress is going, and I will of course discuss why certain places might be incomplete, and of course what my plans for that are going to be. So I'll start with my shelf area. As you can tell from earlier, I did have a little bit of hesitance when it came down to my shelf. Like I said, it is very sturdy. I made sure to focus all my books at the bottom because now that I have this big wide open space, I can really be able to see from across the room what books I have if I'm trying to go grab one to read and whatnot. And of course I have some little trinkets, some blind box items. Also I have Ramona Flowers, who is in front of my Scott Pilgrim collection. And then I have up here pretty much the only figures, some of the only figures that I have to my name. Funny enough for me, I have definitely seen anime figures or figures of any kind that I've seen and really loved, and for some reason, I just cannot justify the price when I see it personally. I've seen amazing Gojo figures. I've seen them all. And so for me, when it comes down to all the things I spend money at a convention, the figures just have not been that thing. There is a figure, actually a twin figure duo that I've seen that I dearly want, and it is a Spike Spiegel Faye Valentine kind of dual figure. The sad thing is you can buy them separately, but sometimes when I find them I only find one and not the other, and then I'm well, maybe if I go ahead and get it, I can go ahead and just have that one, and then someday when I find the other, then I'll be good. But I don't know, for me, I just want to buy them both together. I do have a few IKEA items. I have some low table items that maybe that can double as a shelf. In fact, if I scoot this over and put it there, maybe I can put a TV right here. Personally, I don't have a humongous need for a television in here. That would probably only serve if we have guests over. This area I have here, I'm probably gonna off camera go through my stuff and find some things to reorganize into my drawers. But like I said, this is gonna be my area to work on physical items, do more whether it's crafts or packing things, putting stuff together. So that's gonna be my space to do just that. So I put up my Cowboy Bebop print poster up here. I thought that looked really cool since on this wall you've got the two windows, and then having that poster right there in the center is kind of a nice symmetry. And then I have some of my camera equipment, streaming equipment, other various things in there. And then I've got my printer down here, and the printer is actually right next to the outlet, so that will really help. I can just honestly have it plugged in and call it a day, as well as my Cricut. So the Cricut and the printer, they're both right next to the outlet, so that way I can have them stationed there permanently and make some things happen. Now this, of course, is the space that I wanted to test out the most. Oh my god, I'm so tiny. Hey, let me bring my camera down. Okay, there we go. Nice. I'm still super tiny, but that's okay. I'll worry about framing another time. So this is obviously the space that I was very much anticipating because this is my desk, and I really wanted to make sure that I had an appealing background. So I decided to put up some really cute artwork and things that I felt you know, really align with me. And then of course, like I mentioned earlier, I've got the grids up, and the grids will really do a good job of being modular, customizable. I am not done with it, as you can tell. I'm still going through a lot of my items to find them, to be quite honest. Some things I'm like, I don't know where this stuff is. So once I locate some of these items, I'll have a little bit more to put up there. But honestly, as is, I think it's pretty nice. So as I said before, this room is very much not done yet. I think that so far it is at least has the bones and the structure of what I want the room to look like soon to come. I feel like the room needs a little bit more 3-dimension. Right now, you've got a lot of things on the wall, and things are kind of like pressed up against it. And there's a little bit more that needs to be brought into like the center of the room. So once I get the futon, I've got like some ottomans, I've got things to hang from the ceiling, like things like that will really start to make it a little bit more full fleshed out, because according to all of my Pinterest inspiration, I think that that's what's missing. Things that actually are spaces to like fully hang out in. So yeah, textures, patterns, things like that. Those are the things that can really bring this whole room to life. So I'm really stoked about that. I'm really excited about it. I think that these things look really good. It's just very obvious that it's like not done yet. It's on its way. It's right there. I'm cooking. Just let me cook. And this art studio is going to be definitely what I've been wanting for a very long time.